many of you grew up like I did, not rich? We weren't poor, we just weren't rich.
In a country where the skyline stretches as far as dreams go, the American dream has always been a beacon of hope, promising opportunity, prosperity, and success. But beneath the gleaming surface of this dream lies a stark reality that many face today: the widening wealth gap. Recent Federal Reserve statistics paint a troubling picture. The richest 1% now hold nearly $46 trillion in wealth, representing 26.5% of total household net worth. That's more wealth than the combined wealth of America's middle class, a group many economists define as the middle 60% of households by income, while the low-income Americans, representing the bottom 20% by income, only own 3% of the total wealth. This isn't just about numbers, it's about what it means for the average American striving for their slice of the dream. Finance first, freedom follows. Welcome back to Think Freedom. If you're new here, join our community by hitting the subscribe button and ringing the bell so you don't miss out on our journey to financial empowerment. Today, we're embarking on a deep dive into the American wealth gap. The rich is crazy richer, while the poor is unfortunately doing exactly the opposite. We'll explore its roots, its ramifications, and most importantly, how it affects you. Yes, you watching this, and your pursuit of the American dream. We'll break down the barriers, debunk myths, and share strategies that could help you navigate this uneven terrain. So whether you're here to understand the big picture or find actionable ways to secure your financial future, you're in the right place. Let's unravel the complexities of the wealth gap together and discover if the American dream is still alive and achievable. This isn't just a discussion, it's a call to action. Stay tuned. 1. Understanding the wealth gap. To truly grasp the American wealth gap, we first need to understand what we mean by wealth. Unlike income, which is what people earn from work or investments, wealth encompasses the total assets one owns. Real estate, stocks, bonds, savings, and more. It's the bedrock of financial security and opportunity in America. The concept of wealth has evolved throughout American history, but the gap between the richest and the poorest has widened dramatically in recent decades. This isn't a new phenomenon. From the Gilded Age to the Roaring '20s, disparities in wealth have been a recurring theme in our economic narrative. However, the scale of today's wealth gap is unprecedented. Consider this: the top 1% of Americans now hold a disproportionate share of the nation's wealth, more than at any point since before the Great Depression. Meanwhile, the middle class, once the backbone of the American economy, has seen its share of wealth shrink. But how did we get here? Several factors contribute to this growing divide. Globalization, technological advancement, and policy decisions have favored the wealthy, amplifying their ability to accumulate more wealth. Tax policies, wage stagnation, and the decline of union power have further exacerbated the disparity. The consequences of this gap touch every aspect of American life. For many, the dream of homeownership, a comfortable retirement, or the ability to provide a better future for their children feels increasingly out of reach. This isn't just an economic issue, it's a question of fairness, opportunity, and the fabric of our society. But numbers only tell part of the story. Behind every statistic is a personal narrative of struggle, aspiration, and sometimes resilience. The wealth gap isn't just a challenge for those at the bottom, it's a reflection of our collective values and the kind of country we want to live in. So, what can be done? The path to narrowing the wealth gap involves comprehensive policy reforms, education, and community engagement. It requires us to rethink how wealth is generated, distributed, and taxed. But it also demands a shift in mindset, from viewing success as a zero-sum game to one where prosperity is shared and more accessible. Understanding the wealth gap is the first step towards bridging it. As we delve deeper into this issue, remember, the goal isn't just to chart where we are or how we got here, but to envision where we want to go and how together we can get there. The American dream, after all, is a dream of possibility, not just for a few, but for all. 2. The American Dream Redefined. For decades, the American dream painted a portrait of prosperity and success as attainable goals for everyone willing to work hard. It was a dream of owning a home, achieving financial stability, and providing a better future for one's children. But as we navigate through the 21st century, this dream is undergoing a profound transformation, redefining what success and prosperity mean in an ever-evolving America. The roots of the American dream trace back to a post-war era filled with optimism, where a booming economy made prosperity seem within everyone's reach. But as the years passed, economic disparities widened, technological advancements reshaped the job market, and social movements challenged traditional definitions of success and happiness. Today, the American dream faces unprecedented challenges. The wealth gap widens, making home ownership and college education seem like distant dreams for many. Yet, in the face of these obstacles, a new vision of the American dream is emerging. One that values diversity, embraces innovation, and redefines what it means to be successful. Success is no longer measured solely by financial wealth or the size of one's house. It's about creating meaningful work, building communities, and making a positive impact. The rise of the gig economy, digital platforms, and social entrepreneurship offers new pathways to achieve personal and professional goals outside the traditional 9-to-5 job framework. Technology and community are at the heart of this new dream. They break down barriers, providing access to resources, education, and networks previously unimaginable. Through online platforms, individuals can fund their innovations, learn new skills, and connect with like-minded people across the globe, all in pursuit of their unique version of the American dream. As we look towards the future, the American dream is inclusive and multifaceted. It champions sustainability, celebrates diversity, and fosters a sense of global community. It's a dream where success is not defined by material wealth alone, but by the richness of one's experiences, the depth of one's relationships, and the impact of one's contributions to society. The American dream, redefined, is not a fixed destination, but a journey of continual growth and adaptation. It's a testament to our resilience, our creativity, and our unwavering belief in the possibility of a better tomorrow. As we face the challenges of the wealth gap, it's clear that the dream is not fading away. It's simply evolving, inviting us all to dream in new and diverse ways. Now I turn to you. How do you define the American dream in today's world? What does success mean to you, and how are you working to achieve it? Share your story in the comments below. Together, let's inspire each other with visions of what's possible when we dare to dream anew. 3. The wealth gap's impact on society. As we peel back the layers of the American wealth gap, we uncover not just a disparity in financial resources, but a complex web of societal impacts that touch every corner of our nation. From the streets of our bustling cities to the quiet desperation of rural towns, the wealth gap casts a long shadow over the collective American spirit. Economically, the numbers are stark. The top 1% of earners continue to accumulate wealth at a breathtaking pace, while the middle class struggles to keep pace with the cost of living. This isn't just about having less money in the bank. It's about what this means for access to quality education, healthcare, and opportunities for upward mobility. The repercussions extend beyond economics into our social fabric. Schools in affluent areas flourish, while those in poorer neighborhoods are left to make do with less. Health outcomes can be predicted by zip code, as millions of Americans without adequate health insurance face impossible choices every day. But amidst these challenges, there are beacons of hope. Communities across the country are coming together to bridge the divide, offering free medical clinics, educational programs, and food drives. These grassroots efforts showcase the resilience and compassion that define the best of the American spirit. Yet, the psychological toll of the wealth gap cannot be overstated. The stress of financial insecurity, the anxiety of an uncertain future, and the deep-seated feeling that the system is rigged against them lead many to question the very possibility of achieving the American dream. Experts warn that the long-term consequences of ignoring this gap could be dire. A society divided by wealth is one at risk of increased polarization, social unrest, and a decline in overall well-being. This is exactly what's going on in the U.S. today. The health of our democracy itself may depend on addressing these disparities. But there is still tiny room for optimism. Policy initiatives aimed at reducing inequality, educational reforms to level the playing field, and technological innovations designed to open new pathways to prosperity offer a glimpse of a more equitable future. The wealth gap's impact on society is profound, but it is not immutable. Through civic engagement, informed voting, and community action, we can begin to mend the fabric of our society, ensuring that the American dream is accessible to all, not just a privileged few. The journey toward a more equitable society starts with awareness, empathy, and action. Share your thoughts, experiences, and ideas for bridging the wealth gap in the comments below. 4. Personal finance strategies in the face of the wealth gap. In a world where the wealth gap looms large, taking charge of your personal finances is more crucial than ever. While systemic changes are necessary to bridge the divide, individual actions can also make a significant difference. Today, we explore practical strategies to empower you to build a more secure financial future, despite the challenges. Imagine a future where you've achieved your version of the American dream. It feels within reach, doesn't it? But the journey to this dream starts not with steps, but with belief. The belief in yourself that, yes, you can achieve prosperity, success, and financial freedom. The foundation of any transformation is the belief in your own potential. Before diving into financial strategies and tips, let's address the most critical asset you have: your mindset. Believing in your ability to overcome obstacles and achieve wealth is the first step towards turning your dreams into reality. With belief as your cornerstone, the next step is action. Immediate, determined action. The journey to financial empowerment doesn't begin tomorrow, next week, or when the stars align. It begins now. Every moment is an opportunity to move closer to your goals. Let's channel this newfound belief and urgency into tangible actions. First and foremost, mastering the basics of personal finance is key. This starts with budgeting. Understanding where your money goes each month is the first step towards financial empowerment. By prioritizing your spending on essentials and finding areas to cut back, you can start to build a savings cushion. Next, savings. In an uncertain economy, having an emergency fund is not just smart, it's essential. Start small if you need to, but start. Consider high-yield savings accounts or automatic savings plans to grow your fund over time. Remember, it's not only about the amount you save initially, but the habit you build. Investing may seem daunting, especially for beginners, but it's a powerful tool for wealth creation. The key is to start early, take advantage of compound interest, and diversify your investments. Whether it's stocks, bonds, or mutual funds, the goal is to build a portfolio that grows over time, outpacing inflation and increasing your financial security. Education is your greatest ally in navigating the financial landscape. Invest in your financial literacy through books, online courses, or workshops. Knowledge about budgeting, investing, and managing debt can transform your approach to money and open up new opportunities for growth. As Warren Buffett once said, "The best investment by far is anything that develops yourself, and it's not taxed at all." Whatever abilities you have can't be taken away from you. They can't actually be inflated away from you. In today's gig economy, diversifying your income streams can provide an extra layer of financial security. Whether it's a side hustle, freelance work, or starting a small business, these additional sources of income can help you build wealth and reduce the impact of economic downturns. Managing debt is another critical component of financial health. Focus on paying down high-interest debt first, such as credit card balances, to free up more money for saving and investing. Don't hesitate to seek professional advice or negotiate with creditors for more favorable repayment terms. The path to financial success is paved with challenges, but it's your actions and perseverance that define your journey. Start today. Make that budget, open that savings account, enroll in that course. Let each action be a stepping stone towards your dream. The belief that you can achieve your dreams is the spark that ignites change. But it's your actions that fan that spark into a flame. Don't wait for permission or perfect conditions. Your journey to financial empowerment and achieving your American dream starts now. What's your first step going to be? Share it with us in the comments below, and let's take this journey together. Remember, we're here to inspire, educate, and support you every step of the way. Throughout our journey today, we've explored the vast landscape of the American wealth gap and its profound impact on society and individual lives. More importantly, we've uncovered the power of belief, knowledge, and action in navigating these challenges to carve out our own paths toward financial empowerment and the American dream. But understanding and discussion are just the starting points. The true transformation begins with each of us, with the decisions we make, the actions we take, and the perseverance we show in the face of obstacles. The American dream may have evolved, but its core promise of opportunity for all who seek it remains as relevant and powerful as ever. Remember, the journey toward financial success is both personal and unique. Start with setting clear, achievable goals. Embrace budgeting as a tool for empowerment, not restriction. Prioritize saving, no matter how small the amount may seem. Explore the world of investing to grow your wealth over time. And never underestimate the power of continuous learning and self-improvement. But you're not in this alone. Our community here is a resource, a place for sharing, learning, and growing together. Your stories, challenges, and victories inspire and enrich us all. So don't hesitate to share your journey, ask questions, and offer your insights in the comments below. Together, we can make the dream a reality for everyone. Keep working towards your financial goals and be kind to the others. Thank you for joining us today. If you found value in this journey, please share, and subscribe for more empowering content. Your dream is out there waiting for you to reach it. So what's your next step?